Hey y'all, it's Kadisha. I'm back with another video. I keep putting my finger under there. Hopefully you can still hear me. I made a video, so you'll see the same clothes on. I made a video about something funny, but now this is a little bit more serious, I feel like, and I don't think we realize how serious it is until, I wouldn't want to say too late, but after a lot of damage has been already done. And we all know we can't undo the things that we've done. We can only learn from them and move forward in the best way that we can. Because of course, in life, we are dealt certain cards that you can't do anything but play with them. Like me, the color of my skin, me being a female, me being the height that I am. I can add some heels on and be a little bit taller. I had some heels on yesterday. I'll be going on a tangent. I had some yesterday. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm tall today. But but yes, I wanted to speak on something about being spiritually deaf. And I feel like is a great story to kind of help you realize just how serious it is. I have the thing about my ears just to kind of give you a little, I guess, a little bit more personal information about me. That I like my ears clean. I guess everybody does. But one day I took it a little too far, and you're not supposed to stick Q-tips in your ear, but we do it anyway because we're like, oh, I want to clean my ear or whatever. And so I took it a little too far, and the tip of it came off in my ear, so I could not hear. And it was the most uncomfortable thing I had ever you're like, really? No, seriously, it was the most uncomfortable thing I feel like I had ever had to. Ooh, this thing is dirty. But most uncomfortable thing I feel like I had gone through this far. And I guess it's because I've always had my ears to work, and they did not work. Or one of them was out of commission. And so I actually went to an urgent care, and I think I've probably had it in there for like a day or so, because I was thinking, oh, maybe I can, dig in there some kind of way, get it out. And it's like, you really can't, because it was really far. And I could not hear. So basically this ear was plugged. Like anybody talking to me, I could not hear you if you're on this side, and I would have to do that, which was also an embarrassing thing, also, as well. So I went there and I was telling them, what happened, and they were asking me questions, and I'm just like, I'm so sorry, I can't hear you. And long story short, they got it out, and I was like, oh Lord, I'm never sticking that in my ear again. And sometimes I still be doing it, but I be like real careful. I'm like, oh, I want my ears clean. But I witnessed something a lot similar. And a lot of times when you get older, people wear hearing aids and things, and some people don't want to wear hearing aids. But I witnessed this where a lady could not hear. She could hear, but she couldn't hear really well. So I don't know if it's just like with age, or if something's going on with her ears. I'm not sure exactly what it is. However, I seen her talking with an individual, and I was in proximity, so I could hear what the other individual was saying. And I heard the lady respond, like she responded in a way, she responded to the question, and it didn't even go with what the lady had asked. And after I was telling the lady, I was like, oh yeah, she said that, this, and this. And she's like, oh yeah, I sure do. And I was just like, wow. And it made me put into perspective being spiritually deaf. Oftentimes we think we are following after what the Lord has said, but we have ignored him for so long that we have basically become deaf and not even known it. We think, we don't even know that we can't hear him, and we're answering accordingly, or what we think accordingly to what he's asking, and it doesn't even go with what he's saying to do. And I felt like that was such a scary moment for me to actually, because even when you're in it, you can't see it, but when you get to witness somebody doing something that it's just like, man, that's sad to be in a place like that. And that person does not even realize they're in that place. And you may say, well, what do I do to help them get back in that place? Well, more so than anything, you pray. Pray for people. Pray for yourself. Cover yourself daily. Because most of the time when people are in situations like that and they don't know, even when you try to bring it to their attention, it can cause some turmoil. And like I said, I told the lady what the other person had said, and they were like, oh, yeah, they, like I said, didn't even realize that they did not hear the person correctly. And I was just thinking, like, Lord, how often do I respond in a way that I feel like you are talking and it's not appropriate? And I just kind of wanted some food for thought here, so that we're not walking around spiritually dead thinking that we're hearing from the Lord, but what we're hearing is actually just something that we've kind of made up in our mind, and we're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go with that. That's not good. It's not good. And I wish I could go into further details about it, but you know exactly your situation, and I hope this video actually helps you to be able to pinpoint where exactly you may be having this spiritual death happening in your life, because it may not be in every area. In some areas you may hear the Lord clearly, but it may be in a certain area where you think this is what the Lord is saying and he's not. So this is also, like I always say, these videos I make are for myself, and I'm just hoping someone else will be able to hear it. It holds me accountable to realize that I'm not perfect either, and I have things that I need to deal with on a daily basis. So, let's not be spiritually dead to where we can't hear the Lord speaking a word into our lives. So, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it resonates with you, and I hope you're able to uncover some things that will help you in your future. In your future generations as well. So thank you for watching the video, and like I always say, sea a cambio que quieres ver en otros. Until next time, bye.